So today I am extremely happy because this is a channel first. We are on the reviews and today I am reviewing the first on the channel, a pair of golf shoes. Now, this is a company, I've been wearing their shoes now, various models in their range. I've been buying their shoes for 12 months now. So I'm really happy to be reviewing the first shoe and a shoe that I absolutely love in their range. And this is the True Linkswear, and this is the Lux hybrid shoe. Now, actually, this is a worn shoe. I've been wearing this for 3 months now. So I've got some good feedback to give you from on-course play, and we will talk about the features of this shoe in the next section. This is actually a used shoe. I haven't got the what's in the box to give you. However, I buy the products from the UK distribution company. There is a company out in Australia, and then you've got the US company. So there's various websites, but if you check out the UK website, just Google True Linkswear UK and you will get the UK website. So what do you get in the box? Well, I actually love the product and how they actually supply every pair of shoes with a bag. You got a shoe bag with it. This particular one, this type, this model of bag has a self-closing mechanism, which is the little clip in it. So in the box, you get a pair of shoes, you get your shoe bag. Now, price of product, this is in sterling at time of review is £185. Now, this is a premium shoe. It cannot be compared to a mass produced, you know, and we talk about mass produced, some of the big brands that are churning out millions of pairs of shoes. This isn't on an economy of scale. This company sits on a different, place on that ladder. They don't churn as many shoes, but when it comes to actually quality of component and materials or fabrics used, this shoe and this particular company, their shoes are superb. Now, they are used by tour players. One of my players, Ollie Wilson, who I consult for and help him with his ground reaction forces with force plate data, he uses True shoes. He's been wearing them for a year as well. So I'm delighted to bring to you this Lux Hybrid. So let's go through some of the features of this shoe. Now, it is a waterproof knit upper, okay? So your upper is gonna keep you dry, waterproof, very important from a shoe. It's got an Achilles heel pad. So actually in the shoe itself, internally, you've got support there for the Achilles and the back section, rear section of the foot. It's also got they call it a TPU mud guard. So effectively, you've got this kind of guard around the base of the shoe there, which protects it from, the elements of mud. We get a lot of that in the UK, I can assure you. So this shoe is a shoe that will work the seasons, and it will certainly hold up in your seasons in your country. So when we look at the sole of this shoe, not only does it really look cool, actually, I love this with this see-through but camo under. You can see from the design of the sole itself. Now, this is a tour-tested design. It's been suggested through feedback, their tour players, of this particular type of design. Now, you've still got flexibility in this, okay? It's not quite the same as some of their other shoes, which have a slightly different shape across the shoe, but this is still quite a wide fit across the shoe, okay? However, when you look at the design and the different textures on this shoe itself, I'm going to bring it right up so you can see this, of that sole design. So this design is excellent, up and down slippery slopes, absolutely no problem at all. Certainly enough support, however, not overly supportive to actually stop your feedback that you would need from those sensors, those proprioceptors in your feet that help you, dial into the forces and how you use the ground. So this shoe, one of my expertise is ground reaction forces. I've got dual force plates at my studio and I help some of the best players in the world with their ground reaction forces. Now, this shoe is perfect for that because you don't want a sole that's really thick and therefore you've got this kind of massive absorber between your actual foot, the skin of your feet, and the ground, because you need the ground to push into, to move across. It's really important. You create multiple forces in the ground that help you move and deliver the club consistently and also help you create lots of speed. You need the ground. You see the fastest players jumping. Now, you need a shoe that's equally kind of supporting you laterally, but also enabling you to kind of push and get that feedback from the ground that you're pushing into it at the right time. So this is an excellent shoe for that. Now, it's very much a kind of a natural fit as they describe on the website. The actual heel to toe design is what they call a transition drop. Now, this is a 6mm drop from the height of the heel to the height of the toe. So it's higher at the heel, low at the toe. So you've got this 6mm drop, which is an excellent shoe for somebody. I wouldn't go kind of, I don't know if you've heard of barefoot shoes, but the ones that are completely flat soled, that don't have any heel to toe drop, okay? Think heel to toe drop stilettos with your heel propped up in the air. That would be the highest heel toe drop, right? So you want to kind of, rather than going straight into a shoe that's completely flat, which then you would need to have very strong arches to support your foot in a shoe like that, a transition shoe is the first shoe that you want to start with, especially in this range, to actually bring you off of something that's propping you up in the air with a high heel toe drop. This would be ideal, so it'd give you just enough support, and then I would suggest over time, and you can speak to some of the true guys that are experts in this particular field. They've got some really super intelligent guys, podiatrists, etc., leaders in the field with regards to foot health, and they can actually help and advise you what type of shoe you should have, and you can go online and send emails and get some answers to any of your questions. But you know, this heel to toe drop is part of what, you know, this particular shoe, the Lux Hybrid, actually has. So as a shoe itself, excellent, well made. This has been what I've been wearing this for 3 months. And I can tell you from experience as a pro and a player, I have no problems with this particular shoe. Now, with many shoes that I've tried, and I've been testing lots of shoes over the years for their properties and aid in ground reaction forces and feedback from forces that you apply to the ground. And I actually got some, you know, really bad foot pain in my arches from some shoes out there. I don't have any problems with any of the shoes from True Linkswear. Now, from my perspective, I've got quite strong feet. I haven't got flat arches. My arches are pretty good and in good shape and good health. Therefore, you know, I can wear their OG range, and I can wear their Lux range. I can have a heel toe drop, or I can have a level sole. But this is actually an excellent shoe. And from my feedback and playing on the course, I think it's an excellent shoe. I think the actual material itself is of the highest quality. The weight of the shoe is extremely lightweight. It's well made. It will last all of the seasons and all of the elements. You've got the waterproof, you've got your mud guard, which you would need through the winter months in your country. So for me, this particular shoe is one of my favorites. I've got 2 equal favorites with the range. This is one, and also their OG range is their other. So from me, I love this shoe. Thank you, True Linkswear. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell icon. And then any new video that I post, you will be one of the first to watch it.